in line with the African Union Agenda 2063, a group under the name African Young Ambassadors Network, in collaboration with other partners, organized an induction and award ceremony of 100 young influencers across Africa to promote excellence in both diplomacy and international relations. Keynote speaker and young vice presidential candidate of ADC, Ahmed Buhari, while addressing the press, says the civil service can be an effective vehicle to drive economic growth in the country, and he was awarded the African Youth Envoy Ambassador.
First and foremost, we need to understand what the Constitution really says about our country, understand how it binds us together, understand how it supports our existence as a people, and I think we should also focus on ensuring that we do not just listen to politicians, but also ask them the hows and how they intend to achieve all of the things that they say they want to achieve. If you did listen to my speech inside, I did make it very clear that for us to achieve the things we want to achieve, some of the things that are happening within our system, especially with the civil service, have got to be readdressed. Because as far as I'm concerned, regardless of all the things that the politicians will be talking about, implementation has got to go through the civil service structure, which is in dire need of our attention. You listen to the politicians, you hear their plans and see how they want to create jobs, see how they want to create the atmosphere that can help new generation businesses and ventures actually come to fruition. I mean, if we're still in 2023 and we're having 2022 and we're having governments that are resistant to Bitcoin, to approaches like that, then you be worried about where we really want to go to as a country. Fundamentally, I think young people should also voice out and support their kind and understand that anytime you collect money from politicians through a political process, they're going to recover all of that money when they get into office. So we must resist it. If we've waited this long with our bellies tied up, we should wait for the next few months and ensure that we install into office the right candidate.
The convener, Dr. Tunji Ashaolu, who also is the AU ECOSOC Nigeria representative and chairman of the Ambassadorial Assembly, while speaking to the press, believe young people should be trusted by the old guards to make mistakes, learn from them progressively, and contribute to the progress of the society.
The young people need to take ownership, the ownership of the continent, and that is why we have seen this gap. You see that all our leaders, the founding fathers, have all gone. Some of them are still remain. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not saying all of them have gone. But for those that have gone, you see the vacuum is very big, it's very long, and it's very difficult to see someone to also, wear the suit that are also left behind. So what we are doing, and I think, is to reawake that spirit in order to, bring the young people on board to see how they can take ownership of the continent and they can see what belongs to them.
Other participants also has this to say.
We are calling on the general public to come and join in this course. It's a volunteered course. Regardless of your profession, regardless of your vocation, you can be a member, subscribe to be a member. And we want to see an Africa that is free of violence, an Africa that is free of all manner of abuse of human rights. And that is the cause to which we promote. The MBA is involved, and we strongly believe that with the right course in this direction, Africa will evolve as the continent that the entire world would desire to invest in.
Mohammed Jinadu, Voice TV Nigeria.